when I go to watch
the movie came first, right?
The game came out in 1996.
Yeah, the game came out first.
Yeah.
The movies came after?
Yeah, the movie came after the game.
Yes.
I actually played this game before the movie came out.
Oh, then it's old as fuck.
Yeah, it's old. It's 96. So listen.
Top of number 3 is the best zombie movie. I have some honorable mentions.
Okay.
All right. First honorable mention is I Am Legend. Warm Bodies. Warm Bodies was amazing. Warm Bodies wasn't that bad, yo. I mean, it's a cheesy love.
It was funny.
It wasn't bad. All right. Planet Terror is another I mentioned.
That's that Grindhouse one, right?
The Grindhouse.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's not because it was
with Rose McGowan.
It's just so much action, and if you got a girl with one leg and another leg is a gun, I mean,
no, a machine gun.
A machine gun.
Yeah, she was cocking that bitch.
And my last
one was hilarious. No, it's not just a girl, a stripper.
A stripper, yeah.
Yes.
So my last
Shadow moves down.
My last I'm gonna mention, and I'm kind of cheating with this one. But if you go to IMDb, they got it. They classify it. It's on IMDb, so I'm cheating with this. Shout out to the Thriller video.
Damn you, motherfucker!
It's technically considered a short film.
However, my pick is Zombieland. All right, I love Zombieland. I love fucking Zombieland. Shout out to the rules. I actually agree with all his rules. Like literally. I agree with all those fucking rules. All right, you want to survive a zombie apocalypse, you would get those rules. I love the graphics and the effects for this movie. The graphics and effects for this movie, for the deaths of the zombies, the deaths for like especially that beginning scene. You see the mom that she crashed into the fucking car and her head just splattered. I love that shit. That shit was great. Listen, if you don't know me, then you know I love the graphic shit. But listen, I do.
This is Dre,
I love the dark.
Our resident lover of gore and everything at least PG-13.
I love the cast. The cast for this is amazing. All right, especially the
5 of them.
The 3 of them. Plus some of the side like Bill Murray. So, no, there's 4, but the 3 main people and the little girl, and then Bill Murray. That's really about it. That's really about it. So that's still a good cast, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still a good cast. I'm with Tallahassee. I hate snowballs. Like he said, I hate coconut. I keep saying that. I hate fucking snowballs with a passion. I'm with Columbus too. That I hate clowns. So fuck clowns. So all right. And then so if you ever seen the movie Zombieland, they meet this. Columbus is by himself. He meets Tallahassee. Tallahassee is an asshole, but he loves killing zombies for a different reason. They meet 2 girls because Tallahassee needs to fuck a Twinkie for some fucking reason. And
oh shit!
Yeah, for some reason the 2 girls outsmart them, take all their shit, the guns and shit. Then they find they find another car. Finds out where the girls are. The girls outsmart them again, take their shit. But this time, they drive with them. They drive with them, and then they become closer. They come closer. They stay at Bill Murray's house. They kill Bill Murray. Well, Columbus killed Bill Murray, the real Bill Murray, not zombie Bill Murray. Kill Bill Murray, and then they have this battle with zombies at Pacific Playland, and they become close family at the end. I love this movie. Rated R. It's hilarious to me. All right, I love it.
You just gave the worst description of that movie I've ever heard.
I had to go fast because I'm about to be there for the whole time.
I understand.
All right, yeah. Hey, even with Dre's fucking fucked up ass garbage description, this movie's fucking hilarious. This movie is so hilarious, dude. I love this movie. I fucks with this movie fucking heavily. Always, since it first came out, this is like our main zombie movie. I love this shit. Now, don't get me wrong. Even with fucking Jesse Eisenberg, who does like the same role in almost every movie, and he's annoying as shit.
Does he though?
I don't give a. Yes, he does, and and he's just mannerisms and the way he does things, and the way he delivers is close to the same as every movie, and he's annoying as shit. He annoys the fuck out of me. Luckily, Woody Harrelson was there to fucking to offset all that. Woody Harrelson's character is fucking amazing. Fucks with Tallahassee heavily, but on his search for them Twinkies, and his creativity when it comes to fucking killing zombies is fucking awesome.
Zombie kill of the week.
Yep, actually, yeah, and that's one of the other great things about this movie is they like just randomly do the zombie kills of the week, and those are fucking amazing. And I do fuck with the rules. I also fuck with the rules heavily. I think it actually like brings like another depth and like an aspect to like what's really going on and what you really need to do to survive this motherfucking shit. I love that. But like, the cast, like you said, was great. Except for Jesse Eisenberg, he gets my nerves. But Bill Murray. The addition of Bill Murray, that whole shit was great. I fucks with Bill Murray. He's fucking hilarious.
Great. Like, he gave him a weed. Like, I got your hospitality. Toke up.
No. He had proton packs. He had proton packs and all the Ghostbusters shit. It was playing Ghostbusters in the Ghostbusters in this fucking dining room. That shit was amazing. I loved it. I don't know if this is like the number one zombie movie because I stopped watching zombie movies like about I just wasn't my thing anymore. Stopped doing it. But this shit is fucking amazing. I love it. I watched it many times. Still watch it many more times.
So Zombieland to me it's a cult classic. It was a movie that it could have gone either way realistically because so many zombie movies over the years have failed. But because Zombieland is one of my favorite zombie movies of all time, I can't fuck with it. I really can't. Dre already touched on the cast. I thought it was hilarious that it was like a younger-ish Amber Heard who played an unnamed character that was just numbers. It was 406. Mm-hmm. And then Bill Murray as well. But the core four is really what drive this movie. The initial bond between Tallahassee and Columbus that wasn't there and then developed over time. His like Dre said, his uncanny lust for a fucking Twinkie. Dude was like, I can't catch a nut until I get a Twinkie. It's not a good look for Twinkies because this motherfucker can't find them anywhere. Even though
he found it.
Yeah, no, she found one for him. He almost just broke down and cried.
Did find him. Yeah, they did find him after Jason Eisenberg fucking shot them all to hell.
Yeah, but no, so
asshole.
Like Dre said, the gore in this movie is fucking hilarious. It's well done too. That's the thing is like the slow motion shots and the graphics. like the lady with the exploded head at the beginning, or when they put I think it was when they hit the zombie at the beginning and his mouth is like towards the screen and shit. It's so good. But yeah, for this movie, I can't fuck with it. It's one of my favorites.
I like Zombieland, to be honest. If I didn't choose what I was gonna choose, this would have been what I put in. It was like a toss-up for me. This is what I would consider a zombie. It is a zombie movie. But it's pretty much a comedy movie. Like but it's like
it's a comedy.
They found a way to give you a zombie movie and give you a comedy and also give you like a little bit of like a love story type joint all mixed in one, and it's well balanced. And that's it gives you a little bit of everything so that it's not too heavy on one thing where it's like all about killing zombies and nothing else. It's not all about the little development of relationship with strangers and falling in love. None of that stupidness. And it's like, so I'm just like, I definitely like it. I think it's definitely a good representation of a new age zombie movie. But I don't know. Like I like it. It's just not my number one.
I have a couple honorable mentions as well. DeAndre took one of mine with Warm Bodies. I'm going to give it a shout out again because I thought that was a really unique take on the zombie movie. I'm also going to give it to the Dawn of the Dead from 2004 with Ving Rhames, just because say what you want about it, but that was like that was after the gaps of like what were the quintessential zombie movies. That was like the first reintroduction to the zombie movies for a lot of people. Was that version of Dawn of the Dead. Plus it has Ving Rhames, who, for those who don't know, I worked at Arby's and he's the we have the meats guy. The other honorable mention I have is Shaun of the Dead, which originally was my pick. You want to talk about like the comedy zombie movies or the combies or the zombies, whatever they are. Shaun of the Dead was that for me. It was, it's a British-ish film. It's set in London with Nick Frost and Simon Pegg, who've done a lot of stuff together. So for me, it's great. But my pick, fucking Zombieland Double Tap. So listen, everything about Zombieland 1, they carry over into Zombieland Double Tap. There's more characters this time, with Rosario Dawson and Luke Wilson, with, I forgot who plays Madison, whatever, she's unimportant. But it expands the cast of this movie. I have the cast list right here. I can just Zoe Deutsch, whatever. So listen, to me, it's a perfect sequel. Even though the movie came out 10 years later, to me, it's the perfect sequel to Zombieland. It keeps the same style. It keeps the same, family like bondness stuff, especially because now Abigail Breslin's character is 10 years older and she's dealing with the teenage drama, and Woody Harrelson's like her adopted dad. It's a lot of fun. Shout out to the minivan because he hated that motherfucking minivan. But I know personally, for traveling with with numbers, a minivan is great. You got room. Side story, I took a minivan down to Medford to play a game last year, and I had a 6'2", 400-pounder in the back with a dude who was like 6'2", 150 pounds. So there's plenty of room. I couldn't have fit them in a sedan. So shout out to minivans. I also loved when Tallahassee and Columbus met Flagstaff and whatever Luke Wilson's character's name was. And he had his own version of the rules, but he called them commandments. And they were just doing their little thing where it was like they were exchanging rules and commandments. So for me personally, I like Zombieland Double Tap more. But Zombieland, period, the whole franchise is my favorite zombie franchise.
I haven't watched it. Finally watched it. It is a good extension. Like, as far as sequels go, it didn't necessarily let me down. But I wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is so much better. Like, I was kind of just like, okay, you're consistent. Good job. Like, it was kind of just like, I knew you could do this because you already did it. You just kept doing it. There was nothing that was like, okay, this definitely makes it better than the original for me. Like, I probably would watch, like, granted, I'm the kind of person to watch everything and start from the beginning regardless. But, and maybe because obviously like Zombieland is older, the original is older, and it's been like they had it wasn't the traditional way of doing the sequels, usually comes a couple years later. They waited a very long time. And so maybe for that reason, maybe I have sentimental attachment to the present. I don't know, to be honest. But it was cool, but I wasn't like in love with it, if that makes sense.
This is no way in hell better than the first one. Not at all. Not even close.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. No, you're wrong. It's still a good movie. I love it. I'm still watching it. I'm watching it again right now. It is a good, like Kim said, it is a good extension of the original, but by far not fucking better. Or not. Yeah, it's not. I don't even think they plateaued. I think it went down a little bit. Like I said in the first one, Jesse Eisenberg's character, annoying as shit. They brought another character who's even more annoying.
No, not her. I'm talking about the one. What the fuck was his name? Fucking supposed to be like him with the fucking
supposed to be his
Flagstaff.
That scene.
Fuck Flagstaff. I wanted to run him over. I'm like, fuck him. fuck him, suck a dick, bitch. Like, no, he was annoying as hell, dude. No, I actually like, it got me to the point where like Jesse Eisenberg's character, I was like, all right, cool, yeah, all right, me and him, we cool. Fuck this dude. It's just that annoying to me. But this one brought so many annoying characters. That bitch from the freezer. Fuck her. She got left behind. I would have tossed off that overpass. And then oh my god, then that patchouli fucking smelling motherfucker.
Berkeley.
Dude, him and his Birkenstocks would have been tossed off the top of that building.
Hey, shout out to Birkenstock. Not really.
No, fuck that. They got the nerve. They got the nerve to fucking play covers of songs. Like, oh yeah, I wrote them. Like, the fuck out of here. You piece of shit. No. Now there were a lot of annoying, stupid characters in the movie, but they brought back fucking Tallahassee. Brought back my boy. And they added in Rosario Dawson. She's always fun cool. She's always cool no matter what she does. And like the first movie, like Grace said, the graphics fucking amazing. The fucking death scenes were fucking awesome. The fucking the T-800s, those shits were badass. But yeah, dude, I love this movie, but it's not as good as I don't think it's as good as the first one.
I don't think Jesse Eisenberg is a bad actor at all. I like his movies.
He just picks different roles.
No. I never said he was I never said bad actor. I just said he like plays close to a character, but like he usually fits them in right.
I don't see it because I don't see him playing. I don't see the Social Network as him in Social Network as I see him in Zombieland.
I don't mind him as Lex Luthor either.
Or Lex Luthor or Adventureland or something like that. I didn't hate this movie. So here's the thing. I'm on the record saying a lot of movies should not have a sequel. However, I actually wanted a sequel for this movie. However, it came a decade after it should have came out. It came a decade.
Better late than never.
That's not true at all.
Do you know how long it takes to do zombie makeup? You do all the. No, I'm just kidding.
It don't take 10 years. Like it'll take 10 fucking years. All right. So I'm cool with everybody coming back. That show's hilarious. I'm cool with the Bill Murray cameo at the end. That show's hilarious. I'm with CJ in a couple things. One, I said it before, or somebody else want to say it again. Fuck this pink bitch. Fuck this pink bitch. Fuck this pink bitch. Like goddamn, real shit. I did not like her. I didn't like her character at all. Listen, I really hope that. Here's the thing. I knew even from when I first watched this movie, I knew that Columbus was going to shoot her. I knew that for a fact. I'd rather have a Tallahassee shooter or at least Emma Stone shooter. I'd rather have the one on shoot at least because I want her to die. I'm not gonna lie.
DeAndre really about to act out here like if it wasn't him and him, he wouldn't try to smash that though.
As a zombie?
No, even though she's annoying as shit, when you go from Emma Stone to not having anyone around to have sex with, you trying to tell me you just be like, no, I'm leaving her behind.
Yes.
No, I smash her. Did I kill her?
I would smash him. No, I won't kill her. Damn. I would smash her, but she gotta go.
Hit it and quit it with me. Hit it and bury it in the backyard.
Yeah, I wouldn't kill her. I wouldn't kill her, but you can't come with me at all. As soon as Emma Stone came back, because she came back, oh yeah, I need my shit. Oh, I love you. All right, hold it right here. Yo, but you gotta go. it's not gonna go out the back. I'm pretty sure I got back doors in the Oval Office. You gotta go.
Hey, he sent her down the Monica Lewinsky tunnel.
Yo, she gotta go. Right? I hated the hippie. I hated the hippie with a passion.
Berkeley, yeah,
I hate the hippie with a passion. I hate the fact that they got together, the pink bitch and the hippie got together, and then I hate that shit too. So the main thing I hate about this movie with a passion is the ending. Not the happy ending shit. So almost happy ending. They should have died like 3 or 4 times at the end of that movie. Like literally 3 or 4 times. Do the worst tunnel fucking trap ever. Like you should tell me that none of those T-800s, whatever the fuck they call it, stopped and tried to eat one of my fuckers. They just kept running. They just kept fucking running off the cliff. Fuck. Oh god. To eat one person, you have everybody right there. Like, oh fuck this, fuck that ending, fuck that ending. The only thing I hate about the movie was the ending. The only thing I hate about the movie was the ending. Ending sucked.
Actually, my pick is fucking Paranorman. I actually like this movie. It was really cute, really funny, and it actually put a spin on zombie movies. Because in this movie, the humans are the monsters, and the zombies, are bystanders. They're people that actually need help. They're the victims. So I don't know. I just like that whole aspect of the whole thing, and and it gives an interesting look about like I was talking about before. It gives an interesting look at herd mentality, and fear in general, and how people let fear get the best of them.
Being afraid of something that they don't know what it's actually there for.
Yeah, exactly. Sure. Overall, I think this was. Overall, I think it was a really cute movie with a good message, and I recommend everyone see it at least once.
This movie, I'm not a big cartoon. I mean, you watch it in our episodes. I'm not a big cartoon movie fan. Outside of Lion King and Incredibles and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I'm a big fan of cartoon movies. This movie wasn't that bad. It really wasn't. First of all, this movie is. Outside this part, this movie is really dark. That ending, the plot twist at the ending, that shit was dark. Yeah. Listen.
Oh yeah.
I love dark shit, but that shit, you killed a little girl. When you kill kids, you burn kids up. Listen, that shit right there, that's even too dark for me. like real shit. I don't know how I handle you killing kids. That's me personally. I hated the drama teacher with a passion. I hated all the people with a passion. I hate all people.
The whole town, fuck them.
Was I hated the sister to the end, but even at the end, I still hated the sister. Who's Anna Kendrick's, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not a big fan of Anna Kendrick off the screen. There's a lot of sexual shit in this movie. There's a lot of sexual shit in this movie.
That part at the end where they grab hands and he walks up and grabs her ass. She's like, "No, Alvin, my hand."
Hey, no. Norma's mom had a dunk, like for real. But yeah, the first time they show her ass first, then they show the rest of her.
Yeah, and then I feel like one of the people, somebody watching the video,
was watching the mom's jazzercise tape.
Yeah, she bent over and shit. The brother was gay a little bit. I mean, I don't have a problem with that, but I mean, some people could have a problem with the sexuality of a gay man in the movie. I almost died laughing when they punted that skull in the middle of that.
He went.
Punted the shit. I almost died fucking laughing. I almost died laughing doing that shit. This was, like I said, it was dark. The kid that killed the little girl. My only biggest gripe is this really a zombie movie?
Yes.
I know it had zombies in it, but the main like paranormal person was the witch. I'm not saying that it wasn't a bad movie. This one actually was pretty good. I probably watch it again. However, the main paranormal person was the girl witch, and she almost murked them like a couple times at the end. So So the witch was actually the girl witch was actually the main like paranormal.
No, she was the main bad guy, but she turned the others into zombies.
I mean, I know a lot of rankings had this as a zombie movie, but to me personally, I feel like this is more a movie about a witch than movies about zombies. That's just me personally.
Okay, so this was my first time watching Paranorman, at least that I can remember. Couple things I want to point out. This has, in terms of voice acting, this has a good cast, in my opinion. I don't give a shit what DeAndre says. I love Anna Kendrick. Casey Affleck is in this, which that threw me for a loop. Leslie Mann plays the mom. And then I thought the guy was someone else, but it's Jeff Garlin. Like, so that was different. And then you got Christopher Mintz-Plasse, who plays the bad guy, who's also the bad guy in Kick-Ass. You have
the bully.
The bully, yeah. You have the Lois from Family Guy is the fucking drama teacher, and then you got John Goodman.
But John Goodman's only
as the dad.
I know, but
John Goodman was the dad. Yeah.
Well, he was the uncle.
He's the uncle that.
Yeah, he's the uncle that died.
Excuse me, that's what I meant. The uncle.
Yeah. So I got a couple quick points about this other than the cast. These kids are bitches. If my Michael Jordan fuck these kids, that is more poignant now than ever. These kids are assholes. Like, I'm sorry, to Norman. Like all the people who are assholes to Norman because of him. You know, I'm talking about all the other kids, not Norman. My bad. And not to mention even though Leslie Mann, like the mom is trying to be like supportive and understanding and trying to convince the dad, they are assholes to their kid.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like I wanted to fucking punch that dad in the mouth. Like, I swear to God.
He was fucking horrible.
Horrible.
It said shit straight to his face too. Like, like for real.
I got a real Coraline vibe when I was watching this movie, to the point where I actually had to go and check to see if
that's the movie.
The directors were the same, but they weren't. They were different. But this was very Coraline-y to me. The scene that made me laugh the most, other than when they punted the head, was when Alvin was in the fucking alleyway doing the breakdance scene.
Oh wait, he was crumping.
He was crumping.
Oh
my God! I was like, this is fucking hilarious. I didn't like towards the end where all it took was grabbing her by the hand. All of a sudden, I'm good. Like this bitch was a whole malevolent force, and all it took was a show of compassion to end the whole thing.
Well, yeah. Well, that's something she never had before.
You're right, and that makes sense. The zombies not being the bad guys for once, and the people being the bad guys is really good. Like you had the herd mentality down to a point. A lot of them were just like that group. If you watched it, that group went from a couple people at the bar. Then all of a sudden they're in front of the town hall. It's the whole city. And it wasn't even affecting the whole city originally. So it's definitely that herd mentality. This movie was better than I anticipated it to be. I like animated movies. I'm younger for one. I got kids, so I watch a lot of animated movies. But this one was pleasantly surprising to me.
This movie was horrible.
Wow.
Like it's not bad. Like, but if somebody's like, "Yeah, you want to watch a zombie movie?" I'm like, "All right, bet." And you put this shit on, I'm gonna be upset. As a cute, like cartoony movie, don't turn the other cheek. Don't do unto others as they do unto you, type thing. It's great. I do like the fact that it was kind of just like, stop just treating shit terribly because you don't understand it. Like I like the message and all that, but I don't come to zombie movies for that. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I wanted that, I'd have just watched a regular Disney movie or the regular I like it. They took a topic, made it like digestible for children, sort of, even though it's mad inappropriate, so not really.
And it's still PG.
So inappropriate.
Yeah, like they started that line like for real, but it's almost like what they do with like other like cartoons where like you get older and you realize they put a whole bunch of stuff in there for the adults who have to watch it with the kids. Mm-hmm. So I was kind of like, okay, but most like it was mad predictable. It was like I was just like, it was cool. But I wouldn't watch it ever again. Probably not. That one time was probably enough for me. I don't see. And granted, you're not really into zombie movies, and so I guess I understand. But like, the best zombie movie, this is not. Like, the message is cute. The jokes are cute. There's a little bit of just enough inappropriateness to satisfy Dre, so that tells you something. Everybody in the town stupid, like him included, because he was doing the same thing. The girl, like he had to like learn the lesson while teaching her the lesson that he ain't even really know before that day. Like, man, like I get it. It's cute. Again, the message is cute, but I ain't come to zombies for like cute. Like I don't come to zombies for cute at all. Damn, I come to zombies for like bites and death and like fear.
Now I think about something else too. Everybody think that the zombies is good from after, but they killed that little girl. They not.
I mean, like when they were people,
No,
they killed them.
no, they did that they did that when they were humans. Like I said, humans were the monsters. So they did that when they were humans.
So I'm supposed to
and that's
them?
The truth. The truth is, all humans are like most humans are monsters. So
I
agree. That's why I hate people.
That's true. All right.
That's how it's just like. That's how I was like. This was just like, okay, I already knew people were trash. My choice is it's an older film. You probably heard of it. You might have played a video game based on it. It's Resident Evil. I love Resident Evil and all the Resident Evils that came thereafter and what it spawned. Because to me, I know it's out there. I feel like if zombies were to come anyway, it would be the government or some like big corporation to do it. Like I just know like we are one spill away from something. I'm pretty sure COVID started like that too, to be honest. It had like everyone's like, oh, somebody ate a bat. Bullshit. But like because that means the bat was already in the environment. But like
escaped.
I know there's labs with all types of bullshit, and we are one bumped shelf away from all types of hot mess. Now, whether it's zombies the way it's displayed in the movie, maybe not. But I like Resident Evil, especially the first one, because they're kind of fighting the building system as well as the zombies within the building system that the building system is using to protect itself, all while someone has amnesia and then realizes they are on the wrong side at the end. It's fantastic. All while watching a whole bunch of wonderful kills and really dope action and hoping that some people die and some people don't die. It's great. When I want a zombie movie, this is what I come for. It has everything I want, including somebody's head's getting chopped off within like the first 10 minutes or so, I believe. Make sure if you're gonna try to escape an elevator, that you can get the door all the way open.
That was probably
if we're gonna backtrack it, that probably should be a commandment or a rule, or just common sense.
Don't stick your head out of the elevator.
And on top of it, has zombie dogs on top of it, which I never thought of before this movie. I never thought about zombie animals. Like I really thought it was just gonna be like the animals just died, they get eaten, it is what it is. I never thought about them being something to actually have to worry about until that movie. And then to be honest, it's weird because like not many zombie movies thereafter brought that up. But anyway, yeah, I love the movie.
This movie has a lot of hilarious parts of it. I would say that from jump.
Yes.
This movie has a lot of hilarious parts from it, especially a lot of deaths. Like, listen, that elevator scene, epic. That shit had me done. The elevator scene.
Push her out.
Yo, Alice was the Red Queen. Just call it Red Queen. Played. Stop that bitch. It said, "Oh no, that's too good." We straight back. Chop that bitch head off. But the best death is the laser death. The laser deaths are fucking hilarious.
Absolutely.
Before I go to laser death, this is typical horror movie shit. Black guy dies. He doesn't die first, but he does die in the beginning. Like this, he died the craziest fucking death. listen. I was happy. Listen.
She came with the fucking. She came with the pattern, bro. She was not playing.
Even before that, he cut the girl neck off. That shit just slid off. It's a oh shit. My man tried to jump.
He jumped with him.
They jumped with him. That shit was funny. They jumped with him. That shit was funny as shit. And then my man's like, all right, cool. I got the two of them. I was cool with. This is said, woof. Give him the exercise. Give him the exercise. Oh, he said was oh shit. All he could say was
she gave that motherfucker the quilt shit.
Oh god damn, that shit.
She gave him the quilt treatment.
Oh, that shit was fucking hilarious. Oh my god, I love that fucking death. I'm not gonna lie. The Red Queen voice, I know is another country's voice, but that voice is fucking creepy to me. A little girl, that voice creepy shit to me. That voice.
You're all gonna die down here.
As soon as she turned her head, you're all going down. I was like, oh shit! I felt it in my soul. I felt that. I felt that right here.
Because it was a very honest statement. Like, y'all gonna die.
I'm out. No, I don't care how much pay me. I'm out. Done.
I'm going. Your fucking message.
Yo, that's the next thing. That's the next thing I said. If a building, a house, computer tell you to bounce, you fucking bounce.
Get the fuck out.
You
don't stay.
Leave.
You get the
Nothing
fuck
you're
out.
being paid is enough. Like,
no, it's not.
Yes, for real.
You get the fuck out. All right.
Look, we failed the mission. Send another team, bro. Like, that's it.
Shit, we said y'all went down here. No, the hell I'm out.
The worst thing about the movie to me was the CGI with the monster. The CGI with the monster is fucking the worst shit ever. Like, it wasn't good to me. This is the only movie on out of 4 of our list that's actually a horror movie, quote unquote. A horror movie, quote unquote. Because I mean, Zombieland and 1 and 2 are not horror movies at all. And
they're comedies. Yeah, they're defined as comedies.
Paranorman is not a horror movie either. This is actually technically the only horror movie, even though it's not really that scary. It's the only horror movie, quote unquote. The Matrix kick on the dog was funny as shit. Listen, that shit was funny to me. I bet you Matrix kick on the dog was funny as shit. And last but not least, listen, I know they did the right thing. However, when they was locked in that building, in that room, and the Grand Queen was like, listen, I'll give you a safe passage out of this bitch. All you gotta do is kill Michelle Rodriguez. I would have murked her. She would have died. She would have died. She would have fucking died. Cause they didn't know the you gotta fight for your meal guy who's coming back. She would have fucking died. Listen, I'm sorry, you're gonna turn to a zombie anyway. We don't know if you're gonna get that shit. You gotta die. You got to fucking die. Michelle Rodriguez was the sexiest fucking zombie ever, and she would have died. So Resident Evil remind me of, man, I mean, this is not a zombie movie, but it remind me of Silent Hill a little bit, and the same kind of quote-unquote concept almost. And every time I see Resident Evil, I think about Silent Hill. They're not bad movies. However, I can't put it like super high though. That's the thing. It's not the first one. First of all, the first one not that bad. All the other ones can eat a dick. I don't give a damn. Nobody say all the other movies can eat a whole dick, eat a whole zombie dick, because those are the worst shit ever. But the first one wasn't that bad to me.
When I watched it the first time, I wasn't impressed. When I watched it again this time, same thing. Not at all. The thing is, like Dre said, it's supposed to be, it's classified as a horror movie. It's supposed to be fucking horror. Dude, I laughed most of the movie.
You are horrible. Like, so is everybody else on this fucking channel.
I admit, I'm kind of a horrible person. But yeah,
we love this shit.
These deaths, the deaths are supposed to be fucking like tragic and meaningful and everything. Fuck, dude, these deaths were comical.
I'm sorry, I've never watched a horror movie where it was tragic. It was just like, oh damn, got another one. Like what?
Yeah, see,
I didn't
even feel that. After somebody died, I'm like, oh yeah, you're stupid. Almost every death was fucking hilarious. In a real horror movie, you're not supposed to fucking laugh every time somebody dies. This movie was always like not that good to me. The only reason to really watch it is Michelle Rodriguez and Mila Jovovich. Like for real, they actually saved the movie, and made it not completely garbage. But dude, no, this other than those two, like the movie was fucking horrible, and not horrible. It was not good to me. And the whole franchise, I've seen the first 3. I stopped after that because I couldn't take it no more. I was done. And I completely agree with Dre. Yeah, I love me some Michelle Rodriguez. Oh, she's fucking amazing, but she would have died.
She would have fucking died
instantly.
Here comes the controversy.
Oh shit.
He likes it.
No, I can't fucking stand this movie. 2, I prefer the rest of the series versus this movie. And in terms of action and all that shit, not related to the Resident Evil storyline at all, just the action of the other movies, I prefer that to this one because I love the video game Resident Evil. This has very little to do with that same game other than it's the Umbrella Corporation making a virus and there's some zombie dogs.
Movies don't match
yes, 100%. And Raccoon City, 100%. The very first Resident Evil game has Chris Redfield and fucking Jill Valentine. Nowhere are they mentioned in this. When I go to watch
the movie came first, right?
The game came out in 1996.
Yeah, the game came out first.
Yeah.
The movies came after?
Yes.
Yes. I actually played this game before the movie came out.
Then it's old as fuck.
Yeah, it's old. It's 96. So listen. My biggest that's always been my biggest issue with this is this doesn't connect very well to the gamer in me. With that being said, I have seen worse movies. With that being said,
Paranorman. I'm just kidding.
DeAndre is 100% right. Michelle Rodriguez will eat a bullet the moment she says "kill me," and that you're my one thing stopping me from freedom. Dead, done, out of my way. Now the best scene in the entire movie, I'm sorry, is that laser grid scene because you're like, oh fuck, you're like it just progresses. My biggest gripe with and always will be with this movie is the fact that Mila Jovovich's character Alice doesn't really show up in the games until a lot later in the game franchise. And so it's so tough for me to connect with a movie that's supposed to spawn a series that doesn't even feature the main characters from the movies or from the games.
I don't even think she was. I don't think she was never meant to be in the game franchise. I think they put her in the game franchise because of the movie franchise.
I think she shows up. If I remember correctly, she shows up in Resident Evil 4, but that's the first time. Cam, in terms of this, isn't a terrible movie if you don't look at it from my my point of view, where I'm comparing it against the game. But the one other bad thing is the CGI just doesn't hold up.
Oh, it's horrible.
The CGI on the monsters is terrible.
Horrible.
So my rankings, I'm going to go Zombieland 2, 1. Zombieland 1, 2. Paranorman, and then Resident Evil.
For me, it'll be Resident Evil. It'll be Zombieland. It'll be, oh, Lord. I guess I can show my nieces and nephews Paranorman. Probably not. My parents probably don't want them to watch that. Jesus. I don't want to watch either of those ever again. Yeah, let's go Paranorman 3 and Zombieland 2, 4. I'm sorry. That sequel was just, they didn't do anything for me.
Yeah. Fucking, if Dre hadn't picked it, I would have picked it. So, Zombieland number 1. All right. Double Tap number 2.
Damn.
Yeah. And honestly, I have to go with Resident Evil number 3. And Paranorman number 4.
So Zombieland 1, Paranorman, Zombieland 2, Resident Evil. Stay tuned for next week where we do the best Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. The best, what our death row meal would be, or our last meal would be, and the best non-poker playing card game. With that being said, my name is DeAndre Robinson, and these are my friends. Say goodbye, friends.
Once again, it is your boy, Evan Hamataki. And I just want to say WWE needs to hurry up and bring back Burn It Down, Seth Rollins. I'm getting tired of this, like, I am the chosen one, Seth Rollins. So that's just my rant for the day.
All right. With that being said, bye, friends. I've survived another episode. I wish you guys could see all of the things that gets cut out of these episodes.
What's ear?
No idea what my ears have heard. But stay blessed. For those who are religious, happy holidays. For those who aren't, happy weekend, whatever.
Whatever.
Be safe. Just because you got a vaccination doesn't mean you don't need to wear a mask.
Hey, happy Easter, everyone. All right, this is your boy CJ, aka Brain Basher 187.